Satnam loves, thank you so much for joining me. Today I have a set that will help us to cultivate focus and also tune into the energy of the neutral mind. So we have three minds. We have the negative mind, which you can think of as the pessimistic mind. We have the positive mind, which you can think of as the optimistic mind. And then there's the neutral mind, which is a sort of like the intuitive mind. So it's really the most reliable and the most honest of the minds. So I really want us to tune into this frequency of the intuitive mind today. So we're going to start with a mudra and a breathing practice. So you're going to bring all of your fingertips to touch here. So this is Hakini mudra. Then you're just going to place it right at your heart so that your thumbs are pointing in towards your heart center. Your elbows can sort of splay out there. And then close your eyes. So already with the eyes closed, we begin to really draw our awareness deeper inside ourselves. And with all of our fingertips touching in this way, we're really balancing out all of the elements within ourselves, finding this sense of equilibrium, of centeredness. With your eyes closed, see if you can find the center of your sit bones, and then find the alignment here of sit bones, shoulders, crown of the head, all in one plane. Softening the shoulders down the back as well as the muscles of the face. And we're going to move into a little Kundalini breathing to start us off. So what we'll be doing is breathing in nice and slow and deep through the nose. And then we'll exhale in 8 equal strokes out through an O-shaped mouth. So it will look and sound like this. And then we'll breathe in again through the nose and repeat. So if you can't do 8 strokes, just do 4 or however many you can do. I would recommend 4 if you can't do 8. Because in addition to this breathing, we're going to be mentally chanting Sa Ta Na Ma 2 times on that breath out. So it'll be the 8 times, right? So it's Sa Ta Na Ma, that's 4, and then 4 more. Sa Ta Na Ma. Okay? So just doing your best with this. If it's too much to mentally recite the Sa Ta Na Ma, you can just focus on the breath portion. Okay, so let's sit up nice and tall. And let's first take a collective breath in through the nose. And then make an O shape with the mouth, one steady stream exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. O shape with the mouth, breathe out. Last time, inhale deep. Exhale deep. And begin breathing in nose. 8 strokes. 2 more. Take your last round. Inhale deep. Hold the breath in. Squeeze your root lock. Draw the chin into the chest, shoulders down the back. Hold the breath in, feeling that fresh prana moving to wherever it needs to go. Take in another sip of air. Oxygenating the body as well as the mind. And then powerfully exhale through your mouth and release. Take a moment here just to bring your palms either face down or face up on your knees, taking a moment to receive the energy of that breath work. And I just love breath work and really the Kundalini practice so much because it helps us to not only work on our body, but we're really working on our psyche. We're really working on our mind. Just neutralize the breath here. Drop back into center. And you can softly open your eyes, plant your feet on the ground. Bring your arms in front of you, palms face up. Find a little flexion through the spine here. So think cat as you draw the belly in and round. And then slowly, with focus, with intention, vertebra by vertebra, lower yourself down. Coming all the way down on your back, hug both of your knees into your chest. Give them a nice big squeeze. Circle out your ankles here one way, the other way. Good, and then draw your knees into touch. Inhale right here with your hands on your shins, big toes touch as well. And then on the exhale, just lift your forehead up towards your knees, your shoulder blades lift, so we're in a little Apanasana. And then keep your head and chest lifted, reach your arms forward, palms face up. Keep the right knee hugged into the chest, and then just extend your left leg long here to hover. See if you can spread through the toes, reach through the balls of the feet. And then you'll switch, left knee in, right leg long. And then keep switching. For sure, keep breathing. You can either close the eyes or just steady your gaze at one point. Focus on the breath to carry you through. We're really resetting the navel point here, our center. Get into a rhythm with the breath. A few more. Lift those shoulder blades. And now inhale, both legs long to hover. Big toes touch. And then exhale, knees into chest. Drop your head and your shoulder blades. Right here, come into happy baby. And I want you to, for today, grab your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes, and then draw the knees outside their respective rib cage and align the heels as much as you can over the knees. Lengthen the tailbone down, and you can begin to sort of rock here side to side a little bit. Maybe stick your tongue out or flutter your lips. Chin into chest, so one nice long spine on the earth here. And now I want you to play with drawing the left heel in towards your sit bones and then lengthen the right leg out to the right. So you're getting into that inner thigh there. And then switch it, right heel in towards your sit bones, left leg extends out to the left. And then keep switching and alternating. See see if you can close your eyes here. Good, and then see if you can maybe extend both legs out for a moment. Again, continue to lengthen that tailbone down. Soften the shoulders down as well. For Kundalini, happy baby. And then bring the soles of the feet to meet here, centered. So it's sort of like a butterfly shape, but you still have your big toes gripped. We're going to begin to rock and roll forward and back. So inhale as you rock the feet back. Exhale as you rock forward. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock forward. Really pulling the breath in on the inhale and letting it go on the exhale. In and out through the nose. Wake up the spine. Seeing if you can almost balance and hover on your sit bones there as you come up. Just playing with it. And then come all the way up. You might balance there on the sit bones for a moment. Whew, and then drop your feet down. Cross your ankles here. Bring your palms onto your shoulders with your thumbs in back, your forefingers in front. We're going to go for some spinal twists here. So bring your elbows nice and level with your shoulders. Sit up tall. We're going to inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. So inhale left, exhale right. Chin into chest. Breathing in and out powerfully through the nose. Mentally chanting Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. See if you can close your eyes and begin to gradually work into this twist. Thirty more seconds. Really wringing yourself out here, moving through any blocked energy running along the spinal column. Inhale to center, reach your elbows up, squeeze your root lock. Visualize that Kundalini Shakti energy as white light running all the way up from the base of the tailbone, all the way up the spine to the crown of the head, lighting up the third eye between the eyebrows. Taking another sip of air. Lifting your energy up, up, up. And then powerfully exhale, release. Bring your palms face down on your knees. We're gonna go for some shoulder shrugs here. Close your eyes. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale up, exhale down. Again, mentally Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat Nam just means truth is my identity, right? So we're just coming back to our core essence. Back to version 0.0. Inhale up. Hold the shoulders, squeezing them up to the ears. Squeeze your root lock. Powerfully exhale, release the shoulders. Pause for a moment here. Just feeling what a little bit of powerful movement and powerful breath can do to shift your energy around. To bring you back to neutral. And then you can open your eyes and we'll meet in downward facing dog. So plant your palms wide into the earth, shoulders width. Stretch your feet back behind you and then lift your hips up and back. And then take a moment here just to groove it out with yourself. And especially if this is your first down dog of the day, really just feeling into it. Anything goes. Pedal it out, shake it out. And then begin to lengthen it out. So you might even bend the knees a little bit here. Really press each of your 10 finger pads into the earth. Find a little lift through your wrists and your underarms here as you spread the sit bones up and back, really lengthening out through the upper torso. And then maybe, if you have enough space in the backs of the legs, you might begin to plug your heels down and press the quads back. But if that's not happening, or you begin to sort of cave through the spine as you attempt to lengthen the lower half, just bend those knees. Let your head go, letting the neck spine get really long here and be a nice flowing extension of the rest of the spine. And then see if you can come up on your finger pads here, yogis. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, down. You can do this with that little bend in the knees as well. So just getting into the Achilles, working the energy through the hands. We won't be here too long. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, drop your knees down. Point your toes, bring your big toes to touch, and then sit your hips back to your heels, child's pose. See if you can catch a prayer here with your hands and just allow your hips to settle, your head to settle. Might even roll your forehead on the ground here, just releasing any stagnant mental stuff that you might be clinging to, right? Any old patterns. And then stretch your arms long, palms wide. So nice active arms here in your child's pose. On the inhale, I want you to look forward and come all the way forward into a cobra. So dip your hips down at the top. Peel your shoulders back as you lift your heart and lift your gaze. And then exhale, plug the belly in as you slowly round and come back to child's pose. So we're going to keep flowing with that. Inhale, coming into cobra, peeling those shoulders back, and then exhale, child's pose. You can even close your eyes here. Just begin to flow with your breath and with your body like a wave. Coming to shore and then receding back as you move into child's pose. Pulling the breath in and then letting it go fully. A few more. Inhale, cobra. Next time you're here, hold it. Peel the shoulders back, lifting the energy of the third eye up towards the sky, and then either slow, deep breathing or breath of fire. Sharp exhale out the belly, out the nose. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale deep, hold the breath in. Squeeze the root lock, peel the shoulders back, lift your heart, lift your third eye. And then as you exhale, press back, child's pose. Good. Inhale to come to all fours. From here, organize your joints. So knees right under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. We're going to inhale to lift the right leg, the right arm and the left leg. So reaching in opposition, opposite arm, opposite leg. And then on the exhale, you just return to tabletop. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, tabletop. Keep it going. See if you can stay really strong here through the center. So hugging the belly as well as the low ribs in towards the spine. You might even close your eyes here. Just be with the breath. Sat Nam. Keep it going, keep up, stay with it. Use the breath to help you. Moving at your own pace. 20 more seconds here. Take your last round. Good. Inhale here, drop the belly. Look up, exhale, tuck the toes, and return to downward facing dog. You might need to adjust yourself out a little bit. Inhale here to lift your right leg high into a three-legged dog. And then on the exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, shoulders over wrists, press the earth away, and step that right foot between your palms. Go ahead here and just find your low lunge. So tense your fingertips here for a moment. Feel that left pinky toe, that's your back foot, pinky toe rooting down, angling that left inner thigh up. And then you're reaching the right shin forward, the left heel back. Awesome. And now settle that back knee down. You can point the back toes. Inhale to reach your arms up. See if you can bring all of your fingertips to touch. Hakini mudra. Squeeze your root lock. And then just begin to lift your rib cage up out of the hips, tilting your heart up and back, lifting your gaze up. Deep breath in here. As you breathe out, fan the arms out to the sides, interlace the hands behind you here. And then allow the weight of the knuckles to open the shoulders even more. So you're allowing those knuckles to just sort of rest there, the back of the left thigh. Deep breathing. Keep lifting the heart up. Take one more deep breath in. And then breathe out to slowly pour your chest forward. Plant your palms, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to come forward, plank pose. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come right into cobra. And then exhale, travel over the knees, tuck the toes, right back to downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up here, pressing all 10 finger pads into the earth. On the exhale, knee into chest, shoulders over wrists, and then step that left foot between the palms. Tense your fingers. Spiral that right pinky toe down to the earth. Firm up the right quad. Feel the opposition through the legs. And then soften that back knee down. Point your back toes. Inhale, circle the arms up. Fingertips touch overhead. Find your root lock, so find Mula Bandha. And from there you can pour the weight of the hips forward a little bit as you lift the chest up and back. Nice stretch here through the right hip flexor. Keep breathing. Take one more deep breath in. So you breathe out, circle the arms by the sides, but keep that opening here as you interlace the hands behind you. And see if you can catch the opposite interlace. Okay, so the one that feels a little unnatural, maybe a little uncomfortable. Keep lifting up through your root lock and through your heart here as you open. Maybe even close your eyes. One more deep breath in. And then breathe out. Slowly pour your chest forward over your left thigh. Plant your palms. Lift your back knee on the inhale. And then exhale, step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to bring it forward, plank. Exhale, knees down, child's pose. Inhale to cobra. Lifting your gaze. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Okay, right leg high on the breath in. Breathe out, look forward, step the right foot to the top. This time we're going to keep the back heel and knee lifted, and we're going to rise up into a high crescent. See if you can catch that Hakini mudra. This time bring it to your heart. All right, so we're going to exhale and bend that back knee to sort of hover there, right over the earth. On the inhale, stay with me, you're gonna lengthen both of your legs out, really pressing down through the ball of the foot, spreading the toes. And then exhale, bend both knees, that left knee hovers. Inhale to lengthen out, fix your gaze. Keep going here, exhale, bend both knees. Inhale, lengthen, just two more, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and now see if you can keep both of your legs straight and maybe even just release your arms wide there, palms wide, feeling yourself expanding here in all directions, but so connected and intimate with your breath and with your center. On your next breath out, bend your front knee, slowly pour your chest down, palms to the earth. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale brings you forward, plank. Exhale, child's pose. Soften the forehead. Inhale, cobra. Lift your gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, left leg lifts, breathing in. Look forward, step the left foot to the top. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Catch your mudra. This helps immensely. Bring the mudra to your heart. Your next breath out, just bend that back knee, hover it down. And then inhale, slowly lengthen both of your legs, lifting that back heel. Exhale to bend and hover. Take your time. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. Inhale. Stay lifted and long. Lift your gaze without lifting your chin so much, and then see if you can open those arms wide. Feel the power and stability through your lower half. And then your next breath out, gently bend the front knee, slowly, palms to the earth, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, child's pose. Like a wave, ripple forward on the inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. From here, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Take a moment here, Padahastasana. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. You can even plant your thumbs in the ground there. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine as much as you can. And then exhale, bend and widen the elbows. Find a little tug on your big toes with your peace fingers. And at the same time, a pressing of the toes back into the peace fingers as you fold your upper half in towards your lower half. Head's heavy. Breathe into the backs of the legs. Just allowing any stagnant energy there to just fall out, down the spine, out through the crown. And then gently release your yogi toe lock. We're going to move into a Kundalini frog. So you're going to tense your fingertips here in front of you. Bring your big toes to touch and then turn the toes out, sort of like a ballet first position. And then you're going to lift your heels up and then walk your feet in so that your heels can touch. Okay? And then make sure that your fingers and your hands are in a good position, sort of right under your shoulders there. And then bend and widen your knees out to the sides, okay? We're gonna drop the shoulders down, look up. This is the exhale. On the inhale, you're gonna press down, lengthen the legs, zip them up as the chin moves in. And then exhale, bend and widen, look up. So inhale, exhale. Keep it going. Satnam. Go at your own pace. Just 20 more seconds. You got this. Fine tune the movement and the breath. Inhale, zip up the legs, hold the breath in. And exhale, bend and widen. Lift your gaze. All right, bring your feet back down to the earth, hips width. Head heavy, arms heavy, slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Coming to stand, mountain pose. And then we're just going to go for a little balancing challenge. So balancing poses are really great for working on mental focus and clarity. So I'm going to mirror you. So we're going to stand on the right leg first. So really press that right foot into the earth. Hug the left knee into the chest. Firm up that right thigh, stand up nice and tall, lifting through the heart. And then you're gonna land that left foot anywhere along the right inner thigh that works for you. So it might be more down towards the ankle, that's okay. Lift your gaze. Hands on hips to start. And then you might play with bringing Hakini Mudra to your heart. And then you might lift it up. Keep breathing. It's quite natural to begin to like hold your breath, right, in these more difficult postures. But see if you can keep the breath flowing. Keep lifting that rib cage up out of the hips, anchoring down through that right foot. Take one more cycle of breath. And then gently just let that left foot drop down, let your arms release, shake it out. All right, we'll try it on the other side. Left foot on the ground now, right knee into the chest. Firm up that left thigh. So really anchor that foot into the ground, press the quad back, and then find the lift here from the hips up. And then catch your tree. Whee! Play with the balance, right? Balance is tricky. And each day is different. Okay, so just honoring wherever you're at. And really being honest, right, with where you need to be today. Ooh, maybe Hakini Mudra. I'm realizing my foot needs to be down. There we go. Maybe lift your mudra up, lift your gaze and lock it in. Keep breathing. One more cycle. And then let it go. Whew. Balance was very tricky for me today on both sides. Right? Usually it's like one side. So just observing, right? Paying attention. All right, we're gonna come to a seat for our last little maha moment. You're gonna bring the soles of the feet to touch in that butterfly shape. Catch your peace fingers around your big toes, okay? So we're gonna channel that exercise we did in the beginning where we were laying on our back and we had this butterfly shape and we were sort of rocking and rolling. So I'm gonna actually turn and face you for this so that you can see what's happening. So we're gonna keep again, I'm mirroring you, left foot on the ground, and just see if you can play with lifting that right leg out to the side a little bit. Ooh, yeah, sort of like a half of happy baby, right? That we were doing on the ground. Keep your chest lifted, keep your spine as extended as you can, okay? And then drop that right foot down and then lift your left leg up and out to the side. Ooh. Okay, and then let's alternate one last time. So your right leg out to the side, your left leg. Okay, and now I want you to begin to keep the extension through the spine, but lean back. Maybe you lift both heels off the ground. Maybe you extend both of your legs out. Ooh. Keep a little bit more of that cow spine, yogis. So think nice arch here. Your knees can be bent, or you could stay in that butterfly shape and play with this balance on the sit bones. See if wherever you're at, you can lock it in for a couple more cycles of breath. Maybe even play with closing your eyes. And then slowly, how gracefully and slowly can you bring it back down? From here, keep your soles of feet touching. And then just bring them forward a little bit so there's more space, a diamond shape between the legs. And then reach out for the feet and begin to reach out through the spine as well. And then just fold nice and casually in between your legs. Let your head go. Let the jaw go. And take one more deep breath into the back body. And make an O shape with the mouth. Slowly roll up through the spine. Crossing your ankles here. We'll close out together in a seat. By all means, if you just want to pause this video and take a Shavasana, a resting moment, do that for yourself. Otherwise, catching Hakini Mudra, right at your heart, eyes closed, elbows out. Just taking a moment to honor yourself for showing up here today, for working on not only clarity of body, but clarity of mind. All right, we come to our mat to stretch our bodies, but also stretch our minds. And to tap deeper into our truth. We're going to end with a long Sat Nam, chanting together. Take a deep breath in. Sat Nam. You could bring a prayer up to your forehead, little bow of the head. Sat Nam, everybody. Thank you so much. You did such an excellent job today, and I'll see you next time. Sat Nam.